Good morning, my dear students. How are you? Today we are going to talk about technology. Technology is the title of our unit today, Unit 15. Hello. Let's go. Before we leave the title, what does it mean? What does it mean, technology? Technology, Technology is a scientific knowledge. The scientific knowledge used in a particular way. For example, designing machines. It's a kind of technology. Okay? All of you know technology. Okay. Let's go to the new vocabulary. The first word is the latest technology. The latest technology. The word the latest means the most recent, the most modern. In Arabic it means الأحدث. So the latest technology, أحدثها technology, yes, excellent. But another word is development. Development. What's the meaning of development? Development is a process. It's the process in which something is becoming better or stronger, bigger. Okay, so development, development, development. It means in Arabic تطوير أو تطور. After this we have require. Require. It's a verb, okay, which means to need to do something. Need you to do something or ask for something. Require. It means يتطلب. Require. Okay. Social media. Social media. Social media are the websites that people use to communicate. Websites that people use to communicate. Social media. Social media. Then we have advertise. Advertise. It's a verb. Advertise. Which means to tell the people about something in order to make them or encourage them to buy it. Again, advertise means to tell the people in a newspaper or a TV about something that you want them to buy it. Okay, advertise. Advertise. It means يعلن. Okay, arrange. 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 What does it mean, arrange? To make plans for something to happen. To make plans for something to happen. Arrange. Arrange. Okay. Allow. 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 It's a verb which means to let someone do something. For example, my mother allowed me to watch TV. This means that my mother allowed me or let me watch TV. Let me watch TV. Okay. Transfer. Transfer. It's a verb which means to move somebody or something from a place to another. Transfer, to move somebody or something from one place to another. Transfer. Transfer. Then smartphone. Smartphone. Smartphone is a mobile phone which is which has the function of a small computer. A function of a computer. It can send emails. It can surf the internet. It can use the apps of a computer. A computer. Okay. Percent. 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 This is the mark which represents percent. Percent. 20%, 40%. Okay. Then we have digital projects. Digital projects. What does it mean, digital? It's an adjective which means showing information using figures or numbers. Okay? Showing or sending or receiving information using figures or numbers. In English, in Arabic, it means رقمي. So digital technology, تكنولوجيا رقمية, digital projects, مشروعات رقمية. Okay, and so on. Iraq. Iraq. Okay, it's a country in the Western Asia. Iraq. Iraq. Its capital is Baghdad. Its capital is Baghdad. Okay, so Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. Then we have repair. 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 It's a verb. It's a verb which means to fix something, to mend something, okay? Or to restore something that's broken or damaged to a good condition. Okay, repair, repair. The mechanics repair cars. Okay, my father could repair the TV yesterday. So repair means يصلح. Okay. Yes, gallery, gallery, gallery. It's a place or a room, building, in which we can see artworks or works of art. Okay, like art gallery. Okay, it's a room or a building in which we can see artworks or works of art. الأعمال الفنية، معرض للأعمال الفنية. Gallery. Okay. Now this is our board, and now we will go to see the most important part of the lesson, and it's a grammar rule. Now we are going to talk about first conditional. I want you to remember the first conditional if, because the most important point in our lesson is the second conditional. So first of all, remember the first conditional if. For example, if Ahmad studies hard, he will pass the exam. Again, if Ahmad studies hard, he will pass the exam. Okay, so we have this verb is the conditional or the condition verb. The first clause, the verb is in the present simple. Then we have the second clause, we use will, okay, or can or may plus infinitive. Okay, again, if Ahmad studies hard, he will pass the exam. If you play well, you will win the match. If you play well, you will win the match. Okay, look at these examples. These examples in the first conditional if. First conditional. Why we use these first conditional? To talk about something expected or predicted to happen in the future if a condition is fulfilled at the present. Again, something will happen or is expected to happen in the future if something or condition is fulfilled at present. So Ahmad will pass the exam if he studies hard. If this condition achieved or fulfilled, this result will happen. Okay? يعني احتمال في المستقبل. لو شيء اتحقق في المضارع هيتحقق عليه شيء في المستقبل. Probability. احتمالية. Okay? So let's guess the rule. If plus subject, present simple, then subject, will or can or may plus infinitive. Will or won't, can or can't, may or may not, plus infinitive. This is the form of the first condition. Again, if, subject, present simple, subject, will, can, may, plus infinitive. This is what we studied last year. First conditional, we studied it last year. Today, the grammar lesson today is about second conditional. This is our grammatical rule that I want you to study today. Look at the example. If I were a doctor, I could examine you. Again, if I were a doctor, I could examine you. What does this mean? If I were a doctor, it means that I am not a doctor now. I am not a doctor. Okay? And if I were a doctor, I could examine you. It means that there is something impossible to happen at the present, something unlikely to happen. For example, if you didn't practice enough, you wouldn't win the match. If you didn't practice enough, you wouldn't win the match. Okay, it's something unlikely to happen because you do practice enough. Okay, so the past simple here, were and didn't practice, is unreal past. It doesn't refer to the past, but it refers to the present. ده بيشير للحاضر يا جماعة. هنا الباست مش باست حقيقي، هو بس بيعبر عن the impossibility، يعني استحالة أو صعوبة حدوث الشيء في الوقت الحاضر. Okay? If I were a doctor, I am not a doctor now. So if I were a doctor, I could examine you. If you didn't practice enough, you wouldn't win the match. So let's guess the rule together. If subject, past simple, subject, would or could or might plus infinite. Again, if subject, past simple, subject, would or could or might plus infinite. This is the form of the second conditional if, which refer to impossibility in the present, at the present. Okay, something that's impossible to happen at present. Okay? Okay. Now, let's practice. The first one, Adil doesn't play well, so he won't win the match. Use if. Again, the sentence, Adil doesn't play well, so he won't win the match. Use if, capital F. Okay, what conditional we will use? Well, first conditional or second conditional? I want to teach you something. If he asks me to join two sentences by using if، لو طلب مني أربط جملتين باستخدام if، I look at the verb. Here, doesn't play. Which tense is this verb? Present simple. Okay. And the second sentence, won't win. Which tense is this verb? Is future. يعني هنا present simple, and here future. If we have present simple and future, use the first conditional. Use the first conditional. Okay? So we will start with if. If, okay. Then, which sentence will be after if? Adil doesn't play well, or he won't win the match. Of course, the first one, because the sentence before so, if we have so, the sentence before so is the sentence that we use after if. هي الجملة اللي بستخدمها بعد if. So if عادل, we omit the negative, change the negative into positive, and change the positive into negative. So if عادل plays well, present simple, first conditional, present simple and will plus infinitive. If Adil plays well, comma, he will win the match. If Adil plays well, he will win the match. Okay, so I used the first conditional. Why? Because here present simple and here is future. Present simple, future. Then I use the first conditional.